Hello, and we are live. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, amazing women. Good evening, money making women. Welcome to day three, and we're excited to welcome you to another explosive section. Yes, it's going to be an explosive section because the time we have been waiting is here. Profitable ideas for stay at home mom, businesses you can do from the comfort of your house. And from day one, we've been talking about money mindset, how to make money, why you should make your own money as a woman instead of waiting for Oga all the time. So, and thank God it's been an interesting journey and exciting one at that. And we sincerely want to appreciate God for how far we've come and how far we are going. And I would want to congratulate everyone who has stayed up till this time. It shows you are really hungry for success and you are interested in shifting grounds and making a better life for yourself. It means you're not comfortable with the way your account balance is looking at you. So, good evening. I am Coach Ruth Sumashi, and tonight I have the privilege of anchoring with my own partner, my learned colleague, my able coach, Hafsat Haruna. She's going to be teaching us how to make money from the comfort of our house. As stay-at-home moms, what are those things you can actually do, to make a living for yourself? And aside that, she's also going to teach us a lot of things surrounding experiences stay-at-home mom usually have and how you can strike a balance. So without further ado, I would allow Coach Hafsa to take the stage. And if your hands are not so busy, drop your fire emoji. Drop your fire emoji in the comment section. Drop the fire emoji to let us know that you are here and you're ready. Type fire down, put the fire emoji to wet the ground. So, Madam Hafsat, I don't know if you are ready because we are ready. I already have my jotter, my pen, my earpiece stuck to my ear, ready to listen to grab. And I'm sure the other women too are ready. So, Madam Hafsat, are you ready? If you're ready, we are ready.
I'm ready. Good evening, ma'am.
Wow, wow, wow. People are here already. And they are saying that they are happy to be here tonight. Madam Tesi, you're welcome. Welcome, welcome. You are a good student. You are early to class. Welcome, ma.
Thank you.
So, Madam Hafsat, you have the stage now.
All right. So thank you so much, ma. Thank you for the introduction. Thank you for all you've been doing since the inception, since 17th. You've been working tirelessly. I appreciate you and I appreciate Coach B too. God bless you both. So good evening, money making women. Good evening, everyone. It feels so good being in your midst. I'm honored, very happy and delighted for you all to have honored. We called and you all answered. Then that means you people really love us, you really believe in us, and you know you're definitely getting value for your money and the time that you're going to spend, all the resources. So it is our utmost prayer that whatever is being learned, whatever knowledge is being impacted here should be of benefit to us and to you all. By this time next year, towards the end of the year, we should have positive reviews and life changing experiences of how this training has been able to impact in us all. So I welcome everyone. I am by name Hafsat Hashim Haruna. I'm from Kogi State. I'm a wife and I'm a mother of two little boys. I'm a digital marketer and an author of the most sought after book by stay at home moms, 30 business ideas for stay at home moms, and a book I wrote from the comfort of my home in my bedroom. When things was not really flowing for me, I felt the need to do more. I felt that urge to do more. I felt I just have to do something. I just have to think outside the box. I have to create a meaning for myself. I don't want to continue to wallow in self pity. I don't want to continue to wallow in that pain. So I had to go in search, and I actually got to know about so many things. So I decided not to keep the knowledge to myself alone. I decided to spread it amongst other women because I know definitely there are so many people. Because this pain that you see, there are so many discoveries that it's the pain and what you're actually going through that will push you to want to discover some things. You discover yourself, you discover so many things you can do out of the kind of situation you found yourself. So you just have to think outside the box. And once you start the self-improvement journey, the self-development journey, you find out that as every day, as the day goes by, you get better on a daily basis at what you do. So without wasting much of our time, let's quickly move on to business. If you look at itself, what am I even going to teach? My partners have really done me. What I'm going to do is just in form of a summary because they really said it all. Since 17, 18, Coach Ruth did, Coach V did, all I listened to everything. I was part of it from beginning to end. My own is just a summary I'm coming to do. So if you're ready, let's quickly dive into business. So our first topic for today is how to overcome the fear of starting up a business. As a woman, there are so many fears attached to you starting up a business. The first thing that me I see is the biggest thing that hinders a woman from starting up her own business is the mindset thing. Most times we have this mindset like, what is this thing really going to make sense? Is it really good? Are people really going to key into this my particular like idea? Is this idea a profitable idea? Will it yield results? Will people even see this? Is this something good? All those things are things that you begin to think about when you think you're about starting something. All those things are the negativity, the idea that you have already. Then sells tiger nut drink, or your neighbor, you just find out that okay, they say it's profitable, it's really making sense, people they get money. You too, you just sit down. You cannot jump into a business like that because definitely you feel you have first hand knowledge. When you have, there's a principle I use, they say IRP principle. That's the idea, the research, and the planning. Those are ways when you seek for knowledge. Then when you go on to set that idea of yours, okay, it's you want to start the production of tiger nut drinks. That's your idea. So you go ahead, the R is the research. So you go on a research, an extensive research to know, okay, what's the best kind of tiger nut that suits that production of yours? Okay, how do you want to even go about this business? What do you intend to start up the business with? What is the capital inclusive? How do you intend to go about running the business? Is it going to be strictly online? Are you going to do both online and offline? All of those information, when you put them in place in one place, it gives you an insight, knowing fully well that yes, so that knowledge that you have is one thing that will make you very bold, and it will make you believe in yourself that yes, this particular business that you're going to, you are very sure that you're going to do well in this business. Why are you being optimistic like that? Why are you being positive like that? It's because of the information that you have about that particular business. So that is the first thing. business? Are we together? I'm sure every knowledge that you have, it makes you to overcome that particular fear that you have. Then your cycle, people that are around you. You see, there's this when your circle of influence, if there are people that push you to greatness, if there are people that bring out the best in you, just like myself and my partners now. Okay, we've come together to organize this training, not because we know too much or not because we earn too well online, but because we feel the need to create a community that will push women, a community that will bring out the best in women. Okay, you know, there's a particular idea, like there's a particular thing in you. Let's say there's this unique nature that you have, but when you're not with the right people, when you're not with the right people, that's one. When you don't have the ability to unleash those potentials of yours, you find out that they're dying right inside you. So your cycle of influence, when you belong to a set of women, like a productive community of women, it builds you. It pushes you to greatness. It makes you more better. You find out that you're striving on a daily basis to get better because you see other women doing great things. You see other women helping their spouse, helping their kids, building a very solid relationship with their family and friends while even working or earning from the comfort of their home. So you find out that you would strive. So your cycle of influence, the kind of community, people around you is another thing that would motivate you and help you to overcome the fear of starting up your business. Not all these busybodies. Okay, just like that, you just come up and tell somebody, I used to see on one group on Facebook, they do advertise this Okrika business. How this, hey, not even go there, oh, Okrika business, now one kind better business. You find out that person is already killing
Madam Hafsat, I'm not sure your line is clear because I can barely hear you. And I'm not sure. Can you hear? If you can hear her, please let us know. Because from my end I'm not I think she has even network is not very good. Hello, can you hear? Oh, okay. So while we wait for her to reconnect, she before the network started disturbing, she was trying to talk to us about mindset. You know, your mindset and your circle. The kind of mindset you have will determine if you will thrive in your business or not. It will determine if you will grow or not. Like you having this I can't mentality, you know, when you are asked to do something or you have the idea to do something and there's this other of your mind saying you can't do it, and then you are carrying that fear all around. You're telling yourself you can't do something. That's the the mindset she was trying to talk about, you know, limiting mindset. And then she also talked about your circle, you know, the kind of people you have in your circle will either make you or mar you, like build you or break you. So, Madam Hafsat, you're welcome back again. I think your network was acting up. Hello? Madam Hafsat, are you there?
Is it clear now, madam?
Yeah, it's clear,
Can we
but
go
it's
on?
breaking.
It's breaking. Maybe it's the network. If not, where I am is quiet. The kids are outside.
Okay,
So
you
should
can
I
go on.
go on?
Yes, please.
All right. So we're on how to overcome the fear. So the limiting mindset, your cycle, the kind of people you relate to it plays a very huge role, and it has a very big impact on. But you just have to cast away the fear. One thing me I know is how you see yourself is how other people would see you. Take a decision today. Take a decision, take it upon yourself that you want to experience a shift in your finance. You want to experience a new way to do your thing, and definitely you'll be glad. And when you look back at how you've started and how far you're going and how far you've come, you'll definitely be very glad and you would appreciate yourself more. Because when you look at it, you'll be like, how am I being able to do all of these things? Just the internet has made life easy. So we just have to utilize it properly to do a lot for ourselves. Because not really easy when only a man is handling the finance. It's stressful. So however little we have our own would assist and things would get better. So without wasting much of our time, that's a brush on how to overcome the fear of starting up a business, having a positive mindset, having a detailed information about the idea, do your research, do your analysis, know who your targeted audience are, know who are the people that will key into your business, those that will buy what you're selling. So you will not be advertising and marketing to the wrong people. Where are your ideal? Who are your ideal? But who are your ideal clients? Who are your ideal buyers? Where are they hanging out? That's where you go to advertise your business. That's where you go to tell them about your business. Before you start, what are those things that you need to put in place, organize before starting that new business of yours? When you have those informations all put in place, you find out that you definitely be doing well because you have the knowledge already. So, and you have someone that is walking you through the new business. So that will be all as regards the how to overcome the fear of starting up a business. So we'll be moving down to businesses a woman can venture into and begin to earn from the comfort of her home. If we say let's talk about this one today, we will not leave here, but I'll just pick a few out of them. I wrote the ebook is coming as a bonus. So you all will get to read the remaining ideas from the ebook. So but for now, let's just talk on a few out of them that I know a woman can do. I have quite a number of women that have ventured into those businesses and they're actually doing well. It doesn't require them going anywhere, just from their home. They're me, I'm a living testimony. Madam Ruth is one too. Coach V is also one. So it's something that is worthwhile. So the number one um skill or business that a woman can venture into is monetizing knowledge. Why I choose that as number one is that's the era we find ourselves. Everybody, you definitely have one thing or the other. You definitely have a knowledge there's something that you can share with other people and they will learn from. So creating and launching of online courses is one way. Monetizing your knowledge, monetizing your skill is another way. So what you need to do
We can't hear you, Madam Hafsat.
teaching other people, monetizing it. You have your buying course natural drinks. That one too sells very well People might look at it that, this kind of business, who do you think will buy? How is it going to be? Some make pap, kunu, zobo, so many things. And from their home, they are really doing well. All you need to do is to produce it in a very hygienic environment and be sure of what you're selling to people, and you definitely make sales. Another amazing idea is drop shipping. Some people tell you drop shipping, they don't really buy that idea. But me, it's a very sweet business to do because it doesn't require the product being with you, and it doesn't require any much capital. Before someone will bring up an example of saying, how about me that I don't have any money? It's just you getting the right plug and knowing the niche, like the kind of product you want to be selling. You begin to advertise using your phone and all your social media platform. Once you get a buyer, you refer the buyer to the seller of that product. You are an intermediate between the supplier and the buyer. So you don't have to even see the product physically. The supplier supplies the buyer on your behalf and you earn your money. You can drop ship different kind of product. You can drop ship kitchen utensils, you can drop ship jewelries, bags, shoes, different kind of products, all using your phone. All those things you just advertise and people feel okay, this product is with you. All you do is you be sincere as a dropshipper, then the product margin, it shouldn't be too much. How much your pricing model should not be
Madam Martha, this network is not
too
allowing us to enjoy this
much
class. So, hello.
from that of the supplier. They are selling someone. What do we do? Don't have another SIM card oh. What do we do now?
I don't know. This
Hello,
at we can hear you, but at the time the line will be breaking.
we're
So,
breaking, ba? And
and
so maybe
drag.
I'll still do a rundown summary with WhatsApp voice notes again. I don't know. What do we do? What do you think?
Okay,
But now
maybe you can go on.
what I'm talking about is different businesses a woman can venture into, and I'm in business number three. I talked on just explaining five. The remaining they read from the book.
Somebody said she can't get the last point. So the one you were
Okay.
talking about before the line
All the
started breaking.
okay,
Maybe
so
you,
drop shipping
yes, drop
is drop
shipping.
drop shipping. Why me I recommend drop shipping? It's not everybody when you tell people start a business, they'll tell you which money will I use to start a business. So drop shipping is one business that you can do. I won't tell you it doesn't require capital because the data that you'll be using on your phone is capital already. All you do is look for a reliable source where you can get your products, where you can get clear product pictures to advertise, generate good leads, tell people about that particular product, be very consistent. I know of a lady that started with drop shipping, and to the glory of God, today she's a shop owner. All those little money she was making, she continued to gather them, and today she owns a shop of her own. Like, she's no longer selling for people again. So that one too is another business that one can do. Then skincare and hair care formulation. And people will buy. Everybody wants to glow, both children, adults, everyone needs to glow. And then our hair is one thing that we don't joke with. No matter how much the product is, when you say this product is very good to grow your hair, to darken your hair, it will help you avoid hair breakage, dandruff, and the likes, you find out that people are ready to buy because they know the value and they actually want to look good. So skincare is another good business a woman can do, hair care too. as a woman is doing that hair care, some too have a mini salon within the comfort of their home. Like here, we in the northern part of the country, some persons prefer to make their hair in a place that is not very visible. So they prefer to go to houses where they have that salon. You wash, braid the hair neatly. So when those women come around, you pitch your offer of those your hair care products to them. Tell them, I have this kind of shampoo, I have this, I have that. Before you know it, they are patronizing you already. So the last one we'll be talking about before we quickly move to the next topic. I hope we can hear me loud and clear. Is what's the last topic I intend to even talk about? Sef? The laundry. No, not laundry. Have been having a home tutoring classes, after school classes. That one too, it sells very well, and it doesn't require, just like building a daycare or a crèche, it doesn't require much capital. Just within your home, when people know you, they begin to patronize you. Poultry, fish farming, different things that you can actually do. It's all about mindset and how you want to go about building the business. There are quite a number of businesses I wrote in my book that a woman can do, and they are all businesses that she can do within her home that doesn't require her going out. Since we'll be giving out a copy, I believe I'll stop here. When we get the copy of the ebook, the PDF version, then we can read through. So our next, Madam Ruth.
Hello?
uh Is it clear? Can I go on?
Yes, yes, please, you can.
Okay. So the remaining business ideas, I'll just list them out, or because of time constraints, I should just go ahead and, since they'll be getting the book, we should continue. What do
Well,
you
what I'm
think?
looking at is the network, right? So that's what I'm saying. The network is really
It's bad.
disturbing. So maybe, yeah. So maybe you can just summarize and
Okay.
you
So
talk about how to turn total strangers into buying customers.
yes, that's what we're moving to now.
Okay.
Yes. So we're moving down to, that will be all for the business ideas. All other ones, baking, from baking of delivery, logistics, having a logistics bike that will run errands for you, affiliate marketing, ebook writing, creating and launching of online courses, all of that, designs and the likes, all our all adverts and marketing of other people's products, they are all in the book. So we won't be taking much time to talk about that. And the network again is another issue. So the next buying customers. How do you turn a total stranger into buying customers? Strictly, it's simply by using content creation. What is content creation? This is the way you create messages that relate with your targeted audience. You write in a language that they understand. You write their concerns, you write their needs, you write their wants, all what is their pain points. That's what you target and write about. So that gives them an insight that you don't only want to sell product to them, but you actually have that concern about them. So when they read from you, the part of the content creation, how you turn them, storytelling is another act that most people use again. They have this bond that they have with you, because there are different kinds, reasons why you use content, why you create content. And they are you use content to educate, inspire, to teach, to inform and to enlighten your audience. So once you're using all of this, you find out that people that don't know you, they begin to connect with you. Content help build the KLT factor between you and your prospective clients. The KLT factor, that's the know you, the like you, then they trust you. The creation of content, it's a process generating ideas that will be useful to your targeted customers. When you create a post around this topic, it helps them, it resonates with them immediately. And there are different types of content. We have text-based content, we have graphic design, different kind of content. So, but before you create content, you need to know who you are writing. If your business is a women only business, you write in their language that they understand. You write things that, okay, you're selling wares, for instance, or you're selling jewelry. You will not always tell people come and buy jewelry, come and buy jewelry. Once in a while, you pick a topic under jewelry. Okay, how to wash your jewelry, or how to care for your jewelry, how to make your jewelry last longer by not making it to tarnish or by not making it to fade. When some persons read through that thing, now they begin to like, ah, wow, I need to connect with this person. For this person to share this type of content about jewelry, that means this person is an authority. That means this woman really knows her onions about this business. That person is a total stranger. The person is just reading from your wall. But what that content has done now, it has built a relationship between you and that client or that buyer. So the person will want to check out on you, the person will want to check your page. So that's why the need for having an optimized page, we emphasize on that. Because okay, the person coming to check your page and he begin to see some irrelevant messages and didn't see anything good there that relates with what you're selling. So that will discourage the person. But once the person comes and see your wall well optimized and your content you share are very valuable content, the person will want to stick to your page and want to read from you every day because they know definitely you dish out value. How to create content is something very vital for business owners. Nobody is saying you should come and write plenty English, but just a straightforward something that gives your audience idea on what you're talking about is what content does. And before you do that, you have to define your audience. Then I've talked about that earlier. Set your goals. What are you set to achieve with this your content, and how consistent will you be? There are different times that you can post. Most times 3 times in a day. You post morning, you post afternoon, you post evening. Little by little, the Facebook algorithm, okay, Facebook is the most general social media platform we all use. They begin to check up on you, to read from you. Before you know, they click for your link. You've generated a lead from there, and then they buy from you. Gradually they begin to refer you to family and friends. All that happened because of the kind of content that you share. You share beneficial content, that's why they are sticking around. You share educative content, that's why they are with you. You share inspiring content, that's why they are with you. So that's the way you use to turn total strangers, people that don't even know you before. And don't think they are not watching you. Some people say, "Kai, this content of 18 every day you go, they write, they write, they write." They are watching you. People are really watching you. They're looking at you. They just want to build that trust with you. They want to know you very well before they can trust you with their money. So that's how to turn total strangers into buying customers using content. You create different kinds of content, you write in a way they would understand aggressively. You tell them an Ankara seller can just come up and educate us the differences between this Ankara and the other Ankara. Okay, a normal person that doesn't know about Ankara, that doesn't sell Ankara, will not know that particular difference. But you sharing that information on your page, this from this content, that means this person knows what she's doing. You are they'll get attracted to you immediately. They will rush to your page to go and check on you. They see what you're doing. Gradually, they begin to patronize you. So our last but not the least is advert and marketing. You might have a good product, but when you don't advertise, when you don't tell people about it, most people will not know what you're doing. You have to advertise tirelessly, you have to advertise shamelessly, you have to market, you have to tell people anywhere you sit down, you network with people, you tell people this is what I do. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. You cannot be doing a particular business and you are ashamed to show it up. Because I'm a promo seller, it doesn't mean I'll be shy. That's my hustle. So I'm actually proud of my hustle that yes, I'm a promo seller. When you tell me, now wow, anywhere you find out that even some people go about with their flyers in their bags. Anywhere they go to, you find out that they are giving it out. This is what I do. Hello, network, meet people, talk to people, come out of your shell, build yourself, interact with people. Let them know what you're doing, let them know what you're up to. Gradually you've built a relationship with them. You find out that they are always coming back, they are always buying from you, they are always coming around, and they begin to tell people about you. Why is it like that? Because you're really proud of what you're doing and you're ready to tell the whole world that see what you're doing. You have to do that consistently, not you post today, you tell people about your business today, before we'll see you to come and post again, maybe till next week or next 2 weeks. That way, let your product or your services be in the face of your buyers at all times. Once they just think of Kai, Amarachi graphics, immediately your thoughts will come to their mind because you are always posting things about graphics. When they think of Aisha fashion designer or Aisha bakes, they think, hi Aisha, this I have this lady on my contact that is always posting beautiful cakes, so let me go and check her out. You've gotten a buyer, you've gotten a client for that very day. Okay, how about you don't always talk about your business or you don't always talk about what you do? How would people know? So that's one way. WhatsApp marketing, Facebook ads, organic. When you grow, there are two ways to grow your lead, to get leads: organically, inorganically. When you want to use influencer marketing, just know that you're actually trying your best, especially that of lead generation. Do well to fill up your funnels with people that you know that yes, they are buyers. Some would want to watch you. They are warm, cold audience, they are warm audience like that. I can't really remember the book I read those things again, but just make it a habit, like to always push forward, to always want to talk about what you do. Practice the continuously and never ending improvement. Every time you try your best to learn new things, and implementation. Me, I used to stress on implementation so much. You see this training that we've all attended, I think this is the same place and which I don't even pray. We experience shift, a very big one that we all come to celebrate with you. But it just have to do well, not that you pack plenty things at the same time. Day 4 of this our training, if after however little, you're moving at your own pace, little by little, you find out that you're actually doing well. Why? Because you are implementing. Today you say, okay, Kai, I'll reach out to all those customers that have bought from me before. That's what I'll do from this hour to this hour. Time management is another good thing that helps you to implement all of this. what you've been taught or what you're actually trying to do. Some of the habits are okay, I intend to be more productive online. I intend to spend my hours doing this. I intend to do this. I intend to do that. Once you just come online, that particular thing that you've made up your mind that you want to do, then later you can begin to surf the internet to know what's going on. But just make it a habit to try your best to implement what you're learning. You find out that you begin to notice results and you see changes in what you're doing. So my own, I think this will be all on my part. I don't know. Let me hear from Mrs. Ruth, then we'll know what we're actually going to be talking on more again. Thank you so much. This is my network. I just hope we've been able to grab a few things. The network's not really favorable here. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for teaching out so much value. God bless you, and I sincerely pray that God will continue to strengthen you and energize you. So I don't know. I hope you you got her points, her gists. You got so much value. Was the class worth it? Eh, Drop your feedback. She's also viewing and checking. So thank you, Madam Hafsat. And so a lot has been said. Businesses you can do from the comfort of your home. She already said that more will be in the PDF book she'll be sharing with you. Thank you also for that. And going forward, we talked about shameless marketing. It's expedient that as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as one who wants to make money, you need to leverage on the social media. The social media is a money well that you need to really dig deep to get as much resources as possible. There's so much for everybody. So it's not like the physical business where you be in your shop and you're eyeing your neighbor that she's carrying your customer. This one now, nobody is dragging customer. Your customer is your customer. So it is your creativity. It is your creativity that will determine if your customer will stay and then bring more people for you. So it is also your skill that will retain your customer and also draw more customers to you. Like having, like what she said, turning total strangers into buyers is one thing to make a stranger to buy from you, is another thing to keep that stranger to keep buying. These are skills that you really need to to understand and put into practice. Now, I shared something on my status. I said your hands and your legs will be so useless if your mind is not working. You may have hands and legs, and you feel you are energetic, but those hands will be useless if you're not thinking in the right direction, if you're not thinking positively on how to make those hands and legs work productively. you know that also has to do with your mindset and the kind of things you consume, the kind of knowledge you consume. Like you're here now learning. So it's one thing to learn, it's another thing to put into practice. So it will be useless that you made an investment of 1,000 naira. You say, let's say be 1,000 naira. You feel lost the money, and it won't really hurt you. But that's where the problem is. We've given so much for so little. So it is now your own duty to put those things we have shared into practice. Now, aside that, we are also encouraging you, although we are still together till maybe Friday. We are still here till Friday. So we have a plan for you. And because I have come to understand that most online courses After the training, everybody is just left hanging. There's no follow up. There's nobody asking you how far, what you learned yesterday, how are you coping. So we have checked that, and we know it's a shortcoming. It's a lapse. It's a lapses that is rampant on the social media. You see a lot of webinars, and after that, day one, day two, day three, that's all. The group, sometimes they will dissolve the group. So we don't want you to be confused at the end of the day, because eventually you will have challenges. So where do you go to? What happens? So we have agreed that we want to pull our resources together and help you do a follow-up. And it is optional, right? It is totally optional. If you want to continue, fine. So it is totally optional. You have two options: to either go home or to join the community. Okay, so from here, you are advised to move on to the community, and that community is where women, you know, women into different businesses, women with of like minds, people who will push you. Personal development in the community will share strategies, our routines, what we do to stay up of our game, to stay at the top of our game. So these are the things we do at the community. So it's totally up to you. Okay. And then if you feel yes, you still want to continue, of course, we'll drop the information on how to go about it, because eventually you need support. Everybody needs a partner. You can't do it alone. This webinar, we are harnessing our resources together, the three of us coming together to say, okay, we want to collaborate, we want to do something amazing. So everybody has the potential to do and change the world. So imagine when 10 to 50 women come together and say, come, we want to change our community, we want to change the lives of other women. You will know what will come out of it. So it is now up to you to say, okay, I want to join the community. And also up to you to say, let me just go and continue pushing myself. So women pushing you and you pushing yourself alone, you know how it is. So when you weigh your options, you also decide. So I don't know if anyone has any question for us. Uh, we'll drop your tax in the WhatsApp group. So, and then further details on how to join the community will also uh, be dropped in the group. So tomorrow we'll be having a section how to do YouTube Reels. Yes, YouTube Reels, and how to upload book on Seller. Those ones are the tasks for tomorrow. So, and without much ado, if you don't have questions for us, we'll be having a very good night, and then we can also discuss more in the group. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the group, and we'll also talk more. So I'll see you at the top. Good night.
Good night. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, Madam Hafsat, for beating your network, beating every every challenge and making it here tonight. God bless you.
Thank you so much. I'm honored. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night. Bye bye. Thank you.